Today I will show you my concept of the Hyperflow Refill battery. Here I have my Hyperflow Refill battery, which is actually a part of the Hyperflow battery project. And this Hyperflow Refill battery is some type of flow battery, which can be also called like semi-solid or suspension flow battery type, which means that the positive and the negative active material particles together with the electrolyte are pumped into the cells. So in this case, like typical flow batteries, also this one uses two electrolyte tanks where is stored the positive and the negative electrolyte, and then the electrolyte suspension is pumped into the cells when needed. And because this Hyperflow Refill battery is also a multi-material battery, like my classic Hyperflow battery, which means that the battery can work on many different battery chemistries. And because of this, the voltage and the capacity of the cell is based on the electrolyte which is used in the cell. Because the voltage can be from 1.3 to 3.6 volts with the energy density from 50 to 500 watt-hours per liter. So the entire idea of developing this kind of Hyperflow Refill battery was that the battery can be used in some mobile applications, like for example some electric cars, bikes and so on. Because the Hyperflow Refill battery can be recharged conventionally from grid like all other batteries, or can be repeatedly recharged by replacing the used electrolyte with some fresh charged electrolyte at some refilling station. And also this Hyperflow Refill battery don't need the constant flow of the electrolyte, which means that the flow cycle is only made when needed, which saves some energy by not using the pumps the entire time, like most of other flow batteries. And here I have one of my prototype cell for this type of refill flow battery. And here I also have one type of the electrolyte which can be used with this cell. So what I will do next, I will connect this cell to the electrolyte, then I will pump in the negative and the positive electrolyte into the cell, and then I will try to run some small load, like for example this motor. But you need to know that a lot of work was already done by developing the refill cells and the electrolytes which can work with this kind of system. But this is still work in progress. So now I will connect everything together. Like so. So the inside of the cell is dry. For this reason I need to wet the membrane which is in the cell. And the motor start to work. Really nice. Really awesome. Now at this moment the cell don't need the constant flow of the electrolyte. Now I will wait that the motor will stop, and then I will push a little bit of the electrolyte into the cell again. So here I have just a container where the used electrolytes will go. And finally, so now I will push a little bit of the electrolyte into the cell. So and the motor works again. So guys, this was my little demonstration about my Hyperflow Refill Flow battery. But if you have some interest to make your own simple version of Refill Flow battery, then in this case only what you will need is some housing which will be separated by positive and the negative side of the cell, and in the middle you will have your separator or membrane of your choice. And then you will also need the positive and the negative active electrolyte. For the housing you can print yourself something like this. So here I have some housing where can be separated by the positive and the negative side, and here in the middle can be placed some separator, and then the entire cell will be glued together. Then in this case you just put some current collector rods inside of the cell, and the entire cell you fill with the positive and the negative electrolyte. Here I also have some another version of this housing where it's also separated by positive and the negative side of the cell, and here in the middle I have placed some tiny separator. So if you want to print yourself something like this, then the STL files for this model and 2 extra models you will have on my Patreon for free. So the link to the STL files will be in the video description. But if you don't want to print yourself some custom housing, then you can also improvise a little bit, and for the housing you can use some Tic Tac boxes. So actually you will need 2 pieces of Tic Tac boxes, and like you see over here I already got some section on both boxes, because here in the middle will be placed some separator like so, and then these 2 Tic Tac boxes will be glued together. Then inside of these 2 Tic Tac boxes you also need to place some current collectors. For the current collectors you can use this graphite rod. This graphite rod you will get from some zinc carbon batteries. So this one you will put inside the box like so, and then the entire boxes you will fill one side with the positive electrolyte and then another side with the negative electrolyte. And now about the electrolytes. So for the negative electrolyte you can make some zinc slurry, and how to prepare the zinc slurry I already make some video. The link to this video will be also in the video description. And yeah, definitely this zinc slurry you can use for your refill flow battery. And finally, you will also need the positive electrolyte. So the positive electrolyte can be made on the same way which was made the zinc slurry, but instead of zinc powder, you can use some manganese dioxide powder together with graphite or carbon black. And actually that's it. So guys, that's it for now, and we see us in the next video. Bye.